So 4 goals and a clean sheet against step 4 opposition. Is that the perfect end to pre-season, Jimmy?
Yeah, really pleased with that, to be fair, Dan. You know, they did breaches a couple of times, but I thought the way, with the way we defended, I thought was really good. Where we threw bodies on line, won headers, got blocks in. And then when they did break through the line, Cheech was there to make some good saves. So yeah, really good all in all. We know we'll score goals, and it's no slight on anybody individually. It's just things we've got to do better. Keeping the back door shut a little bit more. Thought it was a great exercise. We scored some good goals, didn't we? And particularly second half. And I think some of our play was fantastic as well. And what I loved the most about it today is we're really big on telling the players, whether you get 90 minutes, an hour, 45 minutes, or even 20 minutes. When you get them minutes on the pitch, whatever it may be, make them count. And I thought everybody, the whole squad, all 18 of them today, affected the game, did really well. The lads who came off the bench made an impact. Two of them scored. So yeah, it couldn't have gone much better, really. I thought it was a good workout against a decent Atherton Collieries side.
And some excellent goals today. What was your pick of them?
I like the third. I think Balo's done brilliantly, but Dud's was a fantastic finish, but I expected him to score that because he's just got that in his locker all day long. What was the first one?
Cap's free kick.
Oh, Cap's free kick, yeah, great free kick. He's been brilliant since he's come in. And no, I'll go with third one. I like the third one. Balo's done terrific down left-hand side, dug his cross out, and then Winders had a good touch and he's had the awareness to pick Brandon out and he sort of flicked it into goal. So, yeah, brilliant finish, good team goal, and, yeah, really pleasing.
And Stephen Yawson was brought off at the start of the second half. Was that precautionary?
Yeah, precautionary, yeah. We did a lot of things precautionary today. We had lads on bench who we could have chucked in, but it was a pre-season friendly and we just thought, no, we're not risking you. We've got a week till start at season. Some of them thought they were ready to go, but it's about load management, managing the minutes, not pushing them too far. A lot of lads have done more minutes than what we probably wanted in pre-season, but they've come through them quite well. So anybody who's been a bit tight or tightened up, we've just taken no risks. Spoke to Calps at half time, he tightened up a little bit and we were just like, listen, let's do 10-15 minutes and we'll get you off the park. Steve-O just felt something tighten up as he's chased the ball down here and it dug out. Got him a little bit of treatment and Lee just said, look, just get him off the pitch. And hopefully, because a lot of the muscle injuries we've had pre-season where we think we've actually strained things and stuff like that have turned out to be cramped because of the workload they've had, and just stiffness. And hopefully it's nothing more than that, but we'll monitor him this week and hopefully he'll be fit for Saturday.
And that's 6 wins in 7 during pre-season. Obviously it's not about results, but are you pleased with how the summer's gone?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's been really good. We're pleased because of obviously the lateral move. We're pleased to keep most of the squad together. We think we're in a good place squad-wise. We'll never rest on our laurels. We're always looking to improve and try and bring players in to improve the group. But at the end of the day, I think obviously it isn't about winning in pre-season, but it does breed confidence. And, I think to win 6 games out of 7, it's more in terms of the way that we're playing and we're moving the ball and the goals that we're scoring. And today, the way we took bodies on the line and defended as a unit. And I was more pleased today with the way that everybody played when the lads came off the bench. We're huge on, you've got to make an impact. Don't just be a number. You're going to play your part. You might get 10 minutes here and you might get 90 next week and things like that. They've just got to keep impressing. And the group are fantastic. They're a really good set of lads. And, we've got some good footballers amongst that as well. So they're the 2 key ingredients for me. And I think to win 6 out of 7, we'd have taken that all day. And like you say, it doesn't matter because next week's what it's all about. But at the end of the day, it's good for the lads, for the confidence, because they know they're playing well and they're in a good place. So, long may that continue.
And it was a goal for Captain Coops today. And we also announced Bailey Kenny as vice-captain earlier in the week. How much emphasis do you put on those roles?
I like to have leaders throughout my team, and we have got some leaders in there, but we haven't had enough of them in the past. Carps is an experienced lad who's played at a good level. He's great in dressing room with players. The things that you don't see when he's very encouraging. He's there for people to lean on for a little bit of advice. So he was to me, he was an obvious choice to make the skipper, and that's no slight on anybody else. I don't think anybody will have any arguments with that. So I was delighted when he decided that he would accept the role. And then, for this vice captain's role, there was, it was a question of, do we give it to 2 or 3 people? Do we, and then there was other people in the mix as well who would have made good vice captains, but I just thought Bailey has been fantastic since he came into the club. He was a captain at Kendal United previously. He's had a really good pre-season, and I just think hopefully with that little bit of responsibility and us showing that faith in him, because he knows how far I think he can go. I really rate him. Hopefully it'll just bring him out of his shell even more and allow him to spread his wings and push on. So I think we've made 2 good appointments. 2 local lads as well, as most of them are here anyway. And yeah, so look, we're in a good place. But it's more for me about, they're huge roles, don't get me wrong, and 2, I think, really good appointments. But it's all about everybody stepping up as well and having that little bit of leadership. We want 11 leaders if we can get them. And we want even the young lads, like I thought Leighton was tremendous today. He's 18-year-old. And I want him to go and be a leader, and he plays his football like he's been playing it for 5 or 10 years. And we've got other lads who, like, Ben's been here about 8 years. He must have played 400 games for Kendal. People forget that Winder and that. We've got good leaders, duds. They're all experienced lads, and I'll probably miss somebody, but we've got a really good set of lads, and the more that they can all come together and have that little bit of ownership of things, then the better we'll be.
And the season kicks off a week today away at Redcar Athletic. Are you just looking forward to getting going now?
Yeah. I think we pre-season's gone well. You can line it up and plan it as much as you want, but it's actually getting it down on the grass and making things work. But we knew on paper we thought we had a good pre-season. We've got a nice variation of Football League teams, non-league West Lancs teams, non-league teams that are lower than us, and one that are higher than us, like today against Atherton Collieries, who are a step up. And it's been fantastic. We can get a clear week now where we can get a couple of training sessions in, manage the lads' workload, top them up where we think we need it, and get some technical and tactical work into them, which is huge this last week. You don't get to do much of it in season because it's that full on the fixture list. And then we're going into what is probably one of the favourites for the league, away from home. So why not? Let's have it. We'll go there and try and impose ourselves on them. We know we're not under any illusions. We know it's going to be a tough game, but it's one that we're up for, and we're a dangerous outfit, so I wouldn't want to play us.
Great, thanks Jimmy.
Cheers Dan, thank you.